Yeah, and they don't mind winding it down. We talked about that. As Scary has it knocked around. That's the sixth turnover for Drake. Grill hopping to the basket, reverses his field and lays. Missouri with a little pressure off the timeout.
1-3-1, trapping 1-3-1, results in a turnover.
Here's Grill right to the basket, and it bounces around. Brady, who just tosses it up, it's good.
I mean, the cuts, they know how to play. They let a guy go one-on-one. And once he gets to a point where he can't score, you'll see somebody diving hard, button hooking, coming down the middle for a nice drop-off.
On that note, Missouri's made 5 of its last 6 shots. Warwick, Grill for 3. It's good! 5. 6-0 run. Backdoor pass, Grill slams it home. Sturts let him go.
All hands affect that shot. Here's a turnover. Here's Grill. Condon hustles back. He will not get there. Warwick, difficult shot. He's outplayed him tough on defense. Grill finally gets one to go from way punked at the rim. And Florida can just push the gas pedal down when they want to, can they not? Yeah, and Grill. Ooh, man, that's a logo 3. Can Matthews get it to him? He can, and he rises, comes up just short. Gray, here they go again. Perkins. Take the last one, right? One of the few times you'll see Missouri put the brakes on in transition. Give yourself time for an offensive rebound. And go now. Kugel switches on to Perkins. Grill, the shot they want. It's perfect. And it ends. Right now, the score tied. 8 missed free throws for the Bulldogs. Robinson, backdoor, Grill, throw it down.
Now is when the switch happens, get it to your big man down low. That's all day on that block for the left hand. Williams.
Grill takes a handoff, fires again. Big break for Caleb. Marquez Warwick is in the game for Missouri, number 1 lurking in the corner. He is combustible as an offensive player. So is this guy, Caleb.
This is a 10-2 run. There's Jalen Moore. He's missed a couple from in tight. And the rebound torn out by Pierce. Marquez Warwick guarded by Bryson Godine. Here's Grill. Quick catch and shoot. And that one is down.
That is so good.
Harders are 3 of 4 from downtown. What a great close to the season Dayton Forsyth is having. Grill lines another one up from up high. They've had a game of 25 points or more. It's just finding the guys to get stops defensively, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, they've played differently than Missouri, but I think what needs to get better is certainly similar. They've shot 53% or better the last 3 games coming in.
Moore, he is actually out there. Forsyth will take a 3. No. And Gray wrestles the rebound away from Wagee. Fine for Grill, but that's a tough shot. Doesn't matter to this guy. I mean, that's a shot clock is at 5. Fierce. No, with the left hand, and there's Grill.
Good defense right there. Good half-court defense.
Under 5 left. Grill. Wow. Rinses another.
Yep. Coach Binding today, he said, I think he's the most valuable player in the game we play. He was aggressive. He outplayed us. We have to keep him off the glass.
Vanderbilt, though, starts this game with 6 offensive rebounds already.
They got to get closer to Grill than what they guarded in that time.
Yeah.
He's got any room, he's letting it go.
And right on cue. Outlet goes to Josh Gray. Now Caleb Grill. Long 3. Got it. I don't even know how you did over the screen. Not under.
It's obvious. It's obvious.
Oh, there's a turnover. Right into the hands of Mark Mitchell. Mitchell to a cutting Grill, and Grill has come out.
Movement through the lane and coming out either side.
Anthony Robinson, 6'3" guard. In the corner goes to Trent Pierce.
Huffman went over the top. Can't do it. Cannot. Absolutely can't.
To go first half. Edwards. Boy, he's had a tough game. Here's Grill in the open floor. Hangs in the air. Got the layup to go down. And 7 rebounds. Grill lost it. Knocked it right to Gray.
Now Magnon just left Grill. I don't know why.
And Grill made him pay for it.
Yeah,
3-point opportunity coming.
Freshman, I think, in the SEC has had a terrific season.
Tanner's first basket makes it a 3-point game.
And keep an eye on Perkins for Missouri because he's got the freshman on him. Boy, Grill, strong, physical, tough.
To Hogard. Taken away. Good defense by Robinson. Up ahead to Grill. Trying to beat Edwards, and he does. Point play, and it's a 6-point lead. An SEC high 19 points for Hogard.
And lots of time left, 145. You don't have to be in a panic mode. Don't have to take bad shots. Great backdoor cut.
Man, was that a nice move by Caleb Grill to get
Pitt Murray Boyles somehow was able to compose himself to score it. Missouri quickly the other way. Caleb Grill, first look, trades it for 3.
Gasuka's on the backside, too late.
And so here's their forte, isn't it? The steal in transition. Perkins couldn't spin it through. And so Perkins plays it back out. Grill refires. Yeah! So Gamecocks almost took that one away. It looked like Butler had it, and then Bates somehow recovered. Butler's got to deal with Gray now. Gray got smothered. Mitchell, what's he going to do? Kick it back out to Grill.
And Grill wants to shoot it. Great defense by Gasuka.
Oh, backdoor cut. That's pretty. Missouri not giving many of these Gamecocks very much room to operate. Grill takes it away. Over to Perkins. Lob it up. Grill finishes. Got 6. Mark Mitchell has got a couple of baskets, but it is the 3-point shooting for Missouri. Surprise, surprise. That has been critical. Oh, the alley-oop to Grill. Robinson's going to have to get rid of it. Finds Grill. Quick trigger. Yes. Boy, that's 3 years.
And Josh Gray was very valuable to that team last year that went to the NCAA tournament. Lost in the first round to Oregon. And as he transferred here to Missouri, has been very valuable for Dennis Gates. Veteran player. Handles everything inside. Good rebounder. Terrific defender out top.
Josh Gray perhaps saying to himself, I'm the missing ingredient. This is Grill. Knocks down another. Just too much.
It's been a tough SEC league play for Oklahoma.
Yes.
But with that win, they've got so many great non-conference wins. That's why they are in so far inside that bubble area.
Grill's open. Grill hits. He's the bracketology expert as a 5 seed. Joe's pretty on the money with this stuff year after year. That time Grill just stronger. The dribble handoff and just taking it away.
Best teams that nobody knows about in the country. 3 ball on the way. Trent Pierce short. Mitchell with the offensive board. And nothing but nylon.
They have 3 top 5 victories, and in those victories, they have expected to come in and win those games with their level of confidence. It comes from their head coach, Dennis Gates, where he makes sure that he has built a culture that gets this team to believe in themselves, and they're coming out and doing it again tonight.
Facial from Caleb. Inside, Ivicic with the finish.
And that's a really good action right there. Ivicic gets prime position on that duck end, has the size advantage, and all he has to do is turn right over that shoulder for the easy layup.
Grill off the bounce, and he finishes through.
It's a tough spot to be. You're not 6'6", you're not jumping over everybody. They try to double him, they try to triple him, they try to keep him from getting jump shots or getting layups. Just finds a way to win.
Well, he can catch and shoot with the best of them. Caleb. Wow, it's another steal. Anthony Robinson, who's second in the league in steals, crosses up Sears there. Over to Marcus Allen.
5th turnover for Alabama.
In the early minutes, and Grill gets all the way.
Can Alabama get a stop and get it under 10?
Grill back on the floor. He's being chased by Sears. Grill is number 31. Takes it here.
You better step out early.
4-3.
They now bring him off the bench to be an igniter and look for a shot. They don't always have to be bad shots, but if you're a shooter and you get to look for your shot, and that's what they run stuff for, your numbers go way up.
He's very much a candidate, speaking of that, the 6th man of the year in the league.
Yep.
You know, they don't give away cutback player of the year, but I think he's very much the front runner for that. Nearly lost the handle, trying to take it off the bounce, off the window.
Break. Holloway's got to come in and deliver.
Grill, long 2, puts it in. Right here, Alabama has not been able to get past this hump. They got it down to 6 about 5 minutes ago. And then what did Missouri do? An immediate 9-0 run. They've been ahead by double digits since.
And the variety of offensive players that have shot the ball well that are on the court for the offensive end for Dennis Gates.
Robinson nearly lost a handle. And Grill bails him out. He checks the timer. 7 to shoot. Caleb Grill, step back 3, puts it in!
Left-handed hook shot, nice touch by Asa Newell.
One of the things that impresses me about Newell, he catches all kinds of passes. Strikes, balls, he catches them all.
Gray, the 7-footer, finds Grill off a curl, and that's money in the bank. Caleb Grill was another guy they need to play big.
That was good execution offensively by Georgia to beat the double team.
6'11", 260-pound freshman. Look at Caleb Grill cutting of the back.
That's a potential 5-6 point swing because LeFew missed a wide open 3.
Look at that pass by Mitchell to Grill. And a top effort. Down low, Pierce. Rejected by who else? Newell. Shot clock at 2. Grill with a quick catch and fire. He barely even.
Elvis takes it with the left. Tried to drop off the pass down low to Wagee, but it wasn't there. Bates on a handoff up top. Probes the right side, nothing there. Back out to Grill and a quick dump off. This is Perkins. Now Mitchell finds the cutting Grill, and Grill fakes it home with the 5-on-4. Grill is not in the picture. Inside it goes to Moore, blocked from behind. A swat by Tamar Bates. Grill, he's been quiet, not anymore. Both those coaches have done. We were there when Nate Oates got the job in Tuscaloosa,
right,
and when Bruce Pearl got the job in Auburn. Those were two programs that were kind of flailing away. And all of a sudden, now we're talking about two teams, two programs that have been in a Final Four recently, that are winning SEC championships recently. I don't know if there's any two coaches that have done a better job in America in recent years than Pearl and Oates. Grill, world, and in this case, at the top of the college basketball world. Largest lead right now for Missouri. And the Tigers can smell their 7th conference win of the year.
Watch out.
Grill heating up. Caleb.
Didn't have in the first half, but they came on the second half, made some tough ones.
Taylor threw it up, too strong. Marcus Allen. Baseball pass to Warwick. Lob to Grill. Man in practice, and that is Rick Barnes every day.
Here's Cruz, who just checks in. Off the back iron. Gray, a clean rebound right over the top of Dubois.
Now, Cruz and Lanier played a couple of years together at North Florida.
Says hello. Cal gets the road win at Kentucky. And the Hawks are sitting on the proverbial bubble here in early February. Who knows what that NCAA tournament selection Sunday is going to feel like for this conference. All the teams are going to have a legitimate shot to make the dance. Grill from downtown.
Coming out the timeout, he runs him off that floppy action, little pin down. And again, Lanier in and out of his hands so fast.
Chaz Lanier with 8. The lead at
4. Remember, you got to stay in front of the ball against Missouri.
Grill contested 3. Banks it in.
That's what a guy like.
Here's Marquez Work. By himself, went on a 7-0 run in the first half tonight. But Grill wanted that one. Didn't take it. The floater somehow got it to go.
You can see the emotions, the energy from these players on both sides. They know the significance in this top 25 game. Grill straight on 3.
By that point, a little zone here by Missouri. Great decision, Melendez.
Harris, let's see if he can answer. Rebound down to Robinson. So Grill just hit his first triple. Missouri is 4 out of 8 from distance, and it's been 4 different players that have connected.
I was just going to say,
this is a deep one.
too much space.
Himself, based on the poise, how measured he is. You think a lot older, but he is undoubtedly a bona fide all-SEC player again this season. And so he's got 10. Pat, it was a 4-point play, a very timely one for the Bulldogs. They're down 4 in this top 25 battle.
Mark Mitchell back in. Cam Matthews draws that assignment.
Oh, look who's wide open. Grill buries another. That's his. Murphy on him. Bates, little jab step. Bates, step back 3. Can't get it. And Gray with the offensive board. So Missouri, that is now their 7th offensive rebound. They're on the positive end there. 8 to shoot. Grill, he's going to have to hoist from 40 feet.
Stop.
It clearly was deflected at some point by Hubbard, so it's not an inexplicable one. Grill to the rim.
Yes, they're doing work on the offensive glass. And, oh, by the way, it helps if you're 10 of 22 from the three-point line. That always helps when you go on the road.
Is he going to let it go? Gets Kugel in the air and knocks down another.
You got to finish those strong. Go up, create contact if you have to. The officials are putting you on the free throw line. Take advantage of it.
Anthony Robinson back on the floor. Sophomore point guard, left-hand dribble. Looking for Grill, lets it fly, puts it in. He's got
Dia from the elbow, left it short. And Caleb Grill pulls down the board.
Dia's pretty good if he goes straight up. Not as good when he fades away.
Here's Grill on a drive, step back, long 2, dead center. Good start. Deep 3 for Padula, left it short.
Easy communication when you switch everything.
Grill left alone on the wing, dead center.
Shooter. Freshman season. Father, a great play.
Ole Miss has missed its last 5. They're one of their last 7. Grill, hand in his face from the corner. Count the basket. And all over the Southeast. Saw the pictures from Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
8 inches of snow. 4-point game, Missouri with the ball. Grill lets it fly. He's got another one. His
tough hit.
Padula in double figures once again. He's got 10 points. 6th straight game with 10 or more. Grill from the corner. Rattles it home. Padula's second chance is good.
Heck of a play, heck of a find by Morrell to get another opportunity. Ole Miss within 3.
Closest they've been since 9:42 in the first half. Grill from the corner. Got another one.
It was the last to face the Missouri Tigers before they went their separate ways, only to reunite back at the SEC. Grill now is still looking for his first bucket. Mitchell and Robinson with 5 each. It's been more than 5 minutes, but that ends right now.
Ziza, Brazil knocks it away, on the floor for it. Grill takes it back. Grill!
Arkansas has to focus on trying to attack more there than from the outside. The guard core of Missouri is so aggressive, active with their hands, it's become difficult to do anything from the outside. Penetrate that, see if you can score.
And that's what they want to do. They want to try to take away the middle of the floor. Here's Grill. It's trying to respond, and it's an immediate alley-oop throwdown from Thero. Wagner found him. 13-point game. Mizzou, though, in transition. Mitchell lost the handle.
Hey, sit back, partner. This is going to be a shootout.
Grill knocks it down. Wagner would not be denied.
Well, and I like to finish. I think Wagner's strong enough to finish over and around guys instead of kicking it out.
Oh, don't leave him open. Grill puts it in. Throwdowns in this game all afternoon and now early evening. Caleb Grill to the rim. Grill played 9 games last year, had to have the wrist surgery, missed most of the season, got an extra year because of that, and he has taken advantage of that extra season of eligibility. The SEC's most accurate three-point shooter. Today he's hit 3.
The reason he gets open is because of how many hard cuts he makes.
Yeah, right here, look, and he's rewarded. Beautiful stuff. The Tigers, and that one tips off on the network tomorrow. Oh, Caleb Grill. Caleb Grill!
Missouri basketball.
Credit Chinulu for starting that break, the block shot. There was the hot hand of the first half. That needs a little help. Yeah, they got House down there. He had Grill on his back on the post. Aberdeen misses the 3-ball from the corner. Mitchell on the attack, kicks it out to Grill. Grill with a rare drive and gets it, hanging under the radar. They might be on their way to the top 25. Pass down low, Mitchell had it, Grill scoops it up. Grill, contested 3. Oh my.
Jones on him. Missouri scorching hot at 86% from the field so far in the first half.
Mike, you're going to see Mitchell play out on the floor quite a bit.
Backdoor cut for
both out of the game.
Robinson gets a screen from Grill. Met by Edwards. Grill going to fire up another. That's about to happen. You knew.
Yes. Make tough shots.
Anybody else on the floor, that might be a bad shot, but not with Tamar Bates. Vandy an empty trip. Missouri looking for more here, up by 6.
Mismatch.
Yep. Bates much bigger than Edwards. Now Grill with a deep 3. Tickles the twine. Back
it on the way up.
Yep. Yeah, clean block. And then Missouri unable to capitalize on the other end. Missouri could have tied it. Excuse me, Vanderbilt could have tied it with a 3. Missouri will try to add to a 3-point lead here. 2.5 minutes to go. Backdoor cut, Grill. Grill gets it to go on the reverse.
1 of 8 since then. Givens from the free throw line off the front rim. Bates leaves it for Grill, an open deep 3, and that's what Caleb Grill.
As a lead guard out front.
Victorious Miller, his 4th foul. He and Sears each with 4 fouls for LSU. Perkins.
Kick out, Grill deep 3 out front.
A bucket here, maybe a 3.
Bailey too long with the 3.
Maybe not.
Gray hands off to Grill. Caleb, no space there. There's Chest. Gets it back from Robinson. Caleb swish. He loves that.
And running with him is Bass.
It's a great pass by Matlock, too, in transition with the extended left hand.
Pierce trying to take the baseline. Walker's there to stop him. There's Grill from the corner. Welcome back. What a perfect. Team high 9 points for Bass. Redshirt junior who once played at Georgetown. So you know there's something there.
This is where Dennis Gates is going to try to run a lot of different actions, put guys in different situations, and see how they execute in the half court.
Grill off the catch, and there's his second 3.
Missing the dunk, getting it back and laying it up and in was McDaniel. Ties the game at 13. Mitchell into the front court. 12:25 to play in the half. Grill right of the logo. Ball fake, now drives, gets to the left elbow, cut off, leans in, fade away from 12, good.
The spin, and finds Robinson for a step back 3. Offensive board by Gray. There he goes again. Grill's got his first of the night. Here's Mitchell, 1-on-2, and Grill is there to put it back. Robinson, Cruz in the corner, another 3. Offensive board Robinson, his 4th of the half. Grill from way out. In rhythm it goes down. This is their largest lead of the game. Here's Anthony Robinson with another rebound.
All right, we got to start calling him Anthony Rodman the way he's hitting the boards.
And Caleb Grill, he's just hot.
Second guess on that shot, a little bit out of rhythm, but more than capable three-point shooter.
Jones from way out right into the hands of Bates. Robinson, Grill, corner 3 in rhythm.
Firestrop got free again on the same style of cut. It's proven that he's been able to move really well without the basketball this far.
Missouri's going to have to find him. Almost stolen. And now recovered by Cruz. 15 to shoot. There's Grill. Taking a page out of Ralph's playbook that time. For those turnaround jumpers to go.
It's only 10 minutes into the first half. We've been saying the last name Ralph quite a bit thus far.
Well, he's got 10 points in 10 minutes. He has led the way offensively. Grill off the screen. Hits it. That was in rhythm for Taylor. And another rebound by Gray. Long 3 from Grill. Can't get the roll. Into the hands of Warwick. And he is blocked. Good defense by Pacific. Grill drills it from the outside.
It's a great effort. Jones there.
One of those newcomers, JUCO transfer from Tallahassee Community College. Under 4 to play in the first half. As Marquez Warwick looks to drive. Grill, catch and shoot. Got another one.
Just gets it off so quick. He feeds off that.
Had 8 threes in that game. There's another steal.
There's
Grill
again.
He can run the floor, and he allows those opportunities as well. Keeping them from building it beyond 15.
Yeah, so far, I mean, this Pacific Tigers team has really came in and told them that you know, they're here to compete as well. And, you know, they've done a really good job thus far tonight, man.
Caleb Grill with 13 points to lead the way for Missouri. There's another triple. Knocked it down with a hand in his face.
I can't say that I did either.
Missouri can hold for the final shot here. 10 seconds to play in the half. Robinson, Grill. He's had the hot hand. Why not one more? And he hit it. And that is how the first half comes to an end. Appropriate. Missouri with Robinson, Bates, Mitchell, Grill, and Gray to start the second half. So 4 of the starting 5 with Grill in there, who knocks down another 3. This is the
Kentucky Wildcats play against Duke last week, and man, you could really tell that guy can really coach, and his team, you know, they've got a lot of experienced vets and very well-rounded roster.
Another 3 from Tate. 3, Mississippi Valley State's and a lot of those, and Arthur Tate hits their first triple of the ball game.
Really good looking stroke there by Arthur Tate. He's got to continue to rise up and shoot it with that much conviction.
Boateng double team. Grill, catch and shoot, in rhythm, and that's when he starters minutes tonight. Missouri probably trying to get him going. Does have 4 rebounds. Grill, drive, and the finish.
Exactly where to be in that help defense.
4-time All-Horizon League player, and he can fill it up. So can that guy when he gets going. Caleb back-to-back double-figure scoring efforts for him after combining for just 6 points the first 2 games. Another steal. This one's going to be easy for Grill. Throws it down.
Off that low block. He can go both directions, too. He's a left-handed player, but he's comfortable going both ways.
Non-shooting foul, but that's a 3-pointer from the corner.
Corner spot up. Shot ready off the catch for Caleb Grill.
And now a steal. And a run out. And a 5-0 run from Caleb Grill.
Forces the turnover. Great to see. And Marcus Allen also in the game here for Missouri, wearing that number 4. Speaking of great defenders.
Defensive stud. Part of that freshman recruiting class. Played the crunch time minutes and really helped Missouri take what was only a 4-point lead over Howard to an 11-0 run and a comfortable win. Grill. Well, that's catch and shoot. Unconventionally.
Eastern Washington did a really good job sharing the ball, making the extra pass, not killing the dribble, really doing a nice job of swinging the ball and sacrificing a good shot for a great shot.
Robinson looking to drive here. Grill. How about 3? Yep.
I don't think it's a rim either. Extending the defensive pressure out in passing lanes, and that's an excellent back cut, right decision. Great hang time and a tough finish too. Soft off the glass.
Under a minute to play in the first half. Missouri's lead down to 10. Grill in the corner. Is he still hot from 3? Yes, he is.
Still don't think he's hit the rim. Missouri was able to be active on him in the first half. Important for him to take care of the ball for Eastern Washington in the second half.
He did a really good job. He came back into the game with about 9 minutes to play in the half with 2 fouls. There's Grill. He's unstoppable. Point game, the closest that Eastern Washington has been. It's about midway through the first half. Grill, aggressive attack, bucket, and the foul.
Impressed with Cook too. He makes that play happen off a cut, and then the vision to be able to hit that back pass. Showing everything here over the last few minutes.
Robinson down low to Perkins. He's double teamed. Swung around. Grill, catch and shoot 3. Knocked it down.
Great kick. 3-2 zone again. Let's see what Missouri shows here on offense.
Perkins and Grill and Bates just kind of playing catch. 30 feet from the basket. Grill from way out. Heat check. Yep. Wow.
To beat the pressure. That's a perfect play call to get into a 3-point shot right there for Eastern Washington.
A new career high for Mason Williams, 20 points. Missouri again bleeding clock here. Perkins. Missouri protecting a 4-point lead. Grill, unstoppable.
And 1.5 steals. There's Haggerty on cue to Carter. That one's off the mark. And behind the defense goes Grill, and he'll dunk it.
Got to get back, right? Long.
Memphis having a tough time to get it in bounds. There's the alley-oop. No, good defense there by Scoop Bates, who came over, and then down at the other end, it's a dunk.